Well, I can definitely hit them, so the troops should be able to as well. So let's just get some shots down there. Hello everybody and welcome back to Tales from the Age of Men. I am as always ScrodoBaggins and you are watching BagEndGaming. This is episode 5 and we are still following Skrillian here on his campaign in Middle-earth. We have now broken with our contract with Rohan, as Rohan seems to be in good hands. We have taken out Dunland and Rohan has captured Orthanc from the mighty Saruman. So right now we are pretty much alone out here in Middle-earth, and we have gone to war with the might of Dol Guldur. So look at that. I am actually on my way back here to regenerate our forces. However, this guy wanted to attack us, so I think we will just say alright, but you are following us, so now you pay the price.
Under my command!
Now let's go and see what we can do here. 42 archers, and we are against, what was it, 62? 49, okay.
Everyone,
let's just move forward here. We can definitely go on the offense.
Horsemen,
and our 5 horsemen here can go over there. Is the enemy backing off there? Well, they were fleeing from us before, so I guess we have to go on the offense here. There is a hill up here. I want to take that. Let's see if we can.
Charge! Forward! Forward! Move! Forward!
Let me get off my horse here and see if I can't get some arrows off. Is that Arlen shooting? Yeah. So they are moving a bit forward here. Well, I would have thought the would been down there, go down there. Apparently not. There it went. More archers joining here. That's right. Under the feet of the wolf there. And that is the poor rider going down. That guy's shooting arrows away as well. Wow, they're just dying right before my arrows hit them. Right to the knee, just like a real adventure. And where's the last guy? Good. He's gone. Let's let him go and get some charm points here. And look at that. Couple of expensive loots here and some animals. Look at that, we have over 1 million now. But we are slowed a bit, so we have to go and get rid of some loot. but it will be a bit dangerous here on the border between Mirkwood and Guldur. I guess it's not this that is weighing us down. We need to get rid of some food. 500 grain, that's a lot. Let's get this up. And some hides. Now we are almost there. Rid of a bit of this. Alright. Chainmail, that's worth almost nothing. Alright, let's do it like that. Well, I will spare you for the long journey back to Rivendell, so I will just be pausing here. Now look what I found. There's actually been made a road between Gundabad and Arnor, I guess. So we can actually go this way, making the travel a bit faster. And look at that, here comes more Gundabad settlements to my appearance here. I had no clue they were here, but that is interesting. However, we are still on the move here, so I will just be posing up again. I just wanted to show you this. Alright, almost here at Rivendell, but I found a decent sized Easterling raiding party that I thought was welcoming to bring to justice. Let's get our elven archers up here and start pounding away when they get
soldiers,
towards
everyone
us.
Forward!
Maybe we should take the hill up here
Cavalry,
and
move!
make the cab go a bit behind us. And I will just go a bit forward, taking the first arrows, of course. However, I do see that the vision is blocked here. That doesn't stop the elves, apparently. Neither the Easterlings from shooting at me. We can see them, so they should be seeing us as well. See if we can't get some headshots here. Don't look that armored. That is more their archers that seems to be armoring up. Okay, that guy has armor. Looks like we're going to have a melee fight here. Let's send the cab here then. Alright. We did take care of the archers. Good. No losses. Great. And actually a decent sized amount of money, but not that we care that much given our fortune here. But I was mainly doing it for the renown, and I guess we got about 10 or 20 here. Let's take down this. That is also decent sized.
Under my command!
Alright, we are actually holding very well here. Should be a fast battle here now that we can shoot at the enemy right away. See if I can't get a couple of long shots here. I got a lot of skill points, however I didn't notice me hitting anyone. Yeah. Looks like I'm just hitting their tower shields. There we go. Now they're turning their sights to us. Got a lot of one shots. That could have been a team kill right there. Alright. Then let me just take down these 3 guys.
They will remember this.
The arrows are starting to do pretty great now, so that makes it somewhat easier to actually hit the enemy. Alright, a couple of decent weapons here we can sell, but we are still a long way from Rivendell. What a journey it has been. So I will just pause up here. Actually no, let me just use this small journey here to say that this is actually recorded right after I released episode 3. So thank you very much for watching, guys. It's a pleasure to see that you are enjoying the content. That makes it worthwhile. However, most of the views are actually from non-subscribers. So if you haven't pushed the bell and getting the notifications and you are enjoying my content, remember to do so. If you want to get a push message for when I release new content, then you are sure to be seeing it all. I would love to see more of you guys tuning in to my content. That way we can have more interaction with each other if the same guys are actually watching, if you get my drift here. But most importantly, thank you for watching. That is what am I trying to say? I'm very appreciative of you guys watching my content. That is for sure. Let's see here. This bow is actually better than the Mirkwood bow. So let's just get that. And let's see here. We have the Mirkwood arrows were also a bit worse. There are not as many in the stacks, so we might as well just get rid of that since we are going to pay full price here. Well, look at that. And here we get some possibility of some better gear. We will take it now that we have the gold for it. And better boots. Is there a better armor as well? Not necessarily here. Where was that? Oh, here we have the golden helmets here. So then we don't need the gold loot circlet. But that is also pretty cool. Seems like there is not necessarily a correlation between what is most expensive and what is best. Let's see. I'll buy this one. Look at that. That is exactly from the movies with this spike on top of it. That's awesome. That is awesome. Would I rather have a cloak than the pauldrons? No, I think this looks cool. Look at that. All right. So that is a two-handed sword. That does a bit more cut damage. It is also longer, has a little bit less handling. That's a good question. do like this suit though. How does this one look? That looks cool. I think we're going to try it out. We have the money for it. And they have some one-handed suits as well. We're not going with that. Inmate suit. Good. How was the speed on this? 91. Was a bit slower than the other one, but I guess we can live with that. Wow, look at how much we have to pay for that. Good, we had so much we can sell here. So we are going to pay 400k here, but I guess that must be worth it. Got rid of the loot. Let's try this out. That's a one-handed as well, yeah. Good. Look at that. So now we just need some more troops here. Recruit troops. These are actually pretty good. I'm not that fond of their armor. I know this is the flower knight thing, so I like these better with the golden armor. That is more Lord of the Rings for me. And look at their skills, they're also better actually. Look at those, but these ones, if they actually this is kind of this is the ones for me, the archers. They are the ones I mostly think of when I think about the elven soldiers of Lord of the Rings. Good. So now we've got a little bit of leadership here. There's always a tournament here. Is there a chance that we are ever going to win this? I don't know, but let's give it a shot here and wager on ourselves. Okay, it's a one-handed duel. That's not what we are best at, but now we at least have some decent-sized armor. Decent armor here that we can fight with. Well, I'm talking too much, it would seem, as I am not hitting anything. And now I'm stop trusting my kicks, so I don't even get to follow up with a hit. So that was kind of embarrassing. So I guess we will just move on as fast as we just began here. So problem is that I am a bit afraid of getting more companions, as we just got we got a crash last time we tried to recruit a companion. So yeah, I'm not sure I want to do that. However, we could get a decent boost to our party size. I did send the crash report to the developers, so they wanted to look into it. But I've had problems with recruiting companions in general here. Let me just take this, but yeah. I do tend to send the crash reports to the devs whenever I can, so that they can see what is going on, and if it's something on their side, they can fix it. And must admit that they have been very kind when I've sent them anything and ask them to just send me more. So that is for me just a huge thumbs up, as other people might have had another approach. So they are really doing a insane job of making this mod and correcting any error. Guess we are kind of living in a time where if anything breaks, it's the user's fault. I've never seen any huge AAA company take error messages with a smile and say that, my friend, thank you for bringing that to our attention. We will fix it right away. But that is the experience I have with the dev team, so that is just insane. So yeah, just a bit of a thankfulness here to the dev team while I slaughter these poor criminals. I thought that was a hit. Well, this is definitely the hardest shot to hit when they are running on this direction. Can't you just kill them instead of letting them hit you with their small stones here? All right, I killed 29. But look at that, we are actually still getting some experience here, so that is great. And actually I think, or I don't think, I know I made it to level 200, so we can go for this recruitment and upgrade cost. Well, that is going to be all right for us as we are spending some money on that. And we just spent 400k on armor. However, I don't think there is a lot more that we can go for. I did forget, however, to try out my new sword, but now we are journeying away here, so I will just be back when we are hitting Guldur. I just wanted to share something with you along the way here. In this mod options here, we can actually upgrade the bandit intensifier, so I guess we will just turn it a bit up so that the bandits get a bit bigger, and then we can get a little bit more renown for killing them. Well, there is this bug where it's you kind of just your party just runs beside the ones you try to attack. That's a bit annoying. So we just didn't get to attack those guys, so we will have to just get these Stunland Raiders. They are a bit far away from us here, so I guess I'll just move forward and take some of the arrows here, but mostly to, of course, get some arrows away myself and build up some more experience. Well, they're actually hitting me. It's a good thing that we have so much armor. Well, I guess let's just take these guys out of that. I think that's a good idea to shoot at me. But there we go, we even got a level. Well, he just died right before we killed him. Damn. Okay, that guy got far. Got a couple of kills here. Some athletics, that's always good, and some medicine I get. So that is when they don't die, we get some medicine. So that is always good. Let's get some food here, beer, fish. Leave the rest for the company, and we should have some upgrades here. And let's just move forward. Go towards Guldur and see if we can't get some raiding done. What did we get here? Look at that. Definitely always taking endurance attribute. That's worth a lot. think I will hold back on the attribute point here, but get the perk point in athletics. So let's move on towards Guldur. We have plenty food and a lot of feed here, a lot of speed here. Love that they have added the large map adjustment. However, the map is so large that it still takes some time to travel. So I'll just be back when our party gets up to Guldur. All right, let's see here. The first fight is coming up here. 171
Halt right there.
Versus 150, and you know as well as I do that means we only have about the half amount of actual soldiers. Hasn't been a problem before, but now the real fighting starts. So let's just see here. I guess the enemy should be coming towards us, but let's see. Yeah, they are coming, but they are a long way. But look at this field of battle. Reminds me a bit of the lands of Mordor. Totally gold here, although there is a couple of trees. But let's see how they're going to approach this. I'm just looking for places where we can stand a little bit better and look on the other side. I want to turn the troops here. Well, they didn't seem to turn. I want you to look that way.
Troops!
Now it looks like they're doing
Stand
so.
apart!
Standing apart. And we have a walk trooper here. Well, that was actually pretty good. Look at that. I think we have a decent chance of getting a lot of kills before they even get here from over here. So let's see about that. Well, I can definitely hit them, so the troops should be able to as well. So let's just get some shots down there. These guys doesn't look to have armor. Well, not armor, they don't look to have shields. So we should definitely be able to take them out pretty easy. But they have a lot of armor. Are those dwarves? No. A couple of archers are getting up to something there. They have a lot of HP, look at that. Oh. Small shields don't help you that much. But their HP really is something. They don't seem to wear helmets, all of them. We are getting in a melee fight here, so let's help our friends out. They're calling for Saruman, because that's not the right guy to call for right now, as he has been defeated. Alright, a good victory here. Let's just set these guys free, and then we can take some good loot here. Alright. And that should give us a lot of experience. So let's see if there isn't something we can raid here. We did have, no, we don't have anything to roguery, so that won't give us a lot. That's not chance of troops, okay. Daily recovery, chance to a lame horse. Okay. Chance to recover from lethal wounds. I'm not sure. Let's get that one. And let's just raid the village.
On my orders.
57, that should be no problem for us. What are we lacking here? Guess that was it. Alright, so they're actually spawning a long way from us, so we'll just have to wait a bit here. The waiting game. Is that the enemy? No, that's not the enemy. I guess I will just pause here so you don't have to wait with me, and I'll be back when we start shooting. Alright, looks like we are pounding away here again. Black orcs don't stand a chance. But we are getting more inaccurate when on a horse and slowing, but that's not going to stop me from trying here. Seeing if I can't get a point to riding or two. But it's good to see that they can actually kill the enemy shields with enough arrows. Good, so we got just a bit riding experience here. That was easy. And look at that stuff just the militia has. That's something. I don't know what we are going to use this for, but alright. We're not even getting influence from it. So there are Guldur raiders in the area. And some mercenary traveling across the lands. Well, sometimes they do gather up on us when we are standing here, but not this day. Alright, we did manage to finalize the attack here. Okay, a lot of raiding caps. Here is a party. Let's see if we can't get a fight in here. Looks like we definitely can. And they even trying to attack some criminals here, so that makes it easy. Well, we have double the power here, so this should definitely be no problem. Let's get up here. Where is the enemy? They are very far away here. Very, very far away. We have to kill 68. Well, it's been some time since we have actually been overpowering enemy party here, so, or outnumbering an enemy party, so that feels great. But it's going to be some time before we can actually attack them, unless they are bringing their cab here. He has an actual horse. I was getting afraid there. He has a death wish if he travels towards our archers like that. Kind of feel like Lurch killing Boromir as that guy was just standing there. Are they just standing still? No. Yeah, they are just standing still, so we should bring our troops up here if we want to end this fight at some point.
Rider! Every sword forward!
Alright, but that was at least some of the enemy. No, it actually looks like they are traveling towards us. Is that the sound of a walk I'm hearing? Good that I have 100 arrows. Oh, getting hit here. A goblin crawler. Let's see what I can do here. Can't hit anything apparently. That guy almost looks human to me. I guess they are orcs. Well, didn't get to swing that much. Alright, another victory here and a couple of skill points. Apparently I did hit something. Let's just set that guy free and get some decent loot and a Guldur mace here. Alright, let's take a look at this one. Okay, they have a decent sized garrison. I guess it would be too much to try and siege it. I do believe that most of their armies are actually over here, but as long as we can't make a kingdom, it doesn't matter that much. We need to make a kingdom when we get to level Clan Tier 4. And why do we have to do that, you might ask? Well, that is a good question. We do need to do that because we can make some policies that makes us, well, we actually got someone killed only from Empire peasants, but yet we can make some policies that makes us able to have a lot more troops, and we are going to need that in order to ever make a decent army. We are of course going to siege someone as soon as we can make a kingdom, and we are going to need 350 renown here for that. Are we faster than that guy? We are not. It does look like we are catching up on him. We are just a little bit faster. So Khalid, okay, he just turned on the boosters. Okay, let's leave him alone then. So we were just a bit faster in the woods. Okay, what did we get here? Some charm, 20% relationship, doesn't really matter. Riding skill here, well, this doesn't really matter a lot, but I want to keep my horse non-lame, so that might be the best way to do that. Alright, so question is the best thing to do just to raid the villages here and get the renown that we can? I guess that might be, but this is going to be a bit tedious for you, so as the enemy is just spawning so far away from us every time, and these buildings are blocking a lot from us actually getting an advantage, so it can be a bit dangerous to actually move down here, but I will give it a shot. But I guess this will be the last settlement that I will actually show you that I'm raiding, as this is just going to be the same and the same and the same. So yeah, if you think that's lame, then leave a comment. Tell me, then I can change it. for the next episode. But please bear in mind that I do tend to create videos before releasing. So if you leave a comment here, it might not get the change might not get right away in the next episode. Alright, but another victory here. And we can take a bit of this and give the experience away so we can upgrade our troops. I don't think I'll be raiding. I don't really need a lot of hardwood and wool and stuff. So let's just move on here. Here. But yeah, let's upgrade our troops. And I will actually take these Gundorian raiders. They're definitely enough for me. But this guy, does he want to fight? He doesn't. So
Stop
I'll
there.
force him to. We just need to get a lot of fights here to get arena. We could of course take the way of the arena, but you know how that goes for me. So yes, that makes no sense. Let's get up here. They have some cav and they are actually pretty close, but it looks like they are they're actually moving towards us. So let's just get some arrows going here. Now they're standing still, so let's just give him some arrows. And the elves are coming here. I don't know if it is because the leader of Guldur is a former king of Harat, or why they have so many Isolian heroes, if it's just mercenaries. But their troops are definitely with a lot of HP. Wow, I lost some troops here. Did not expect that. Wow. I couldn't block anything. But looks like we won here and we lost a couple of guys. That was a bit annoying. We don't have anywhere to sell the prisoners, and I won't get any experience from it anyway, so that's why I'm not doing anything about that. Look at that. Here comes another party. We can fight if you don't want, or if you want. Looks like a mercenary, doesn't it? Usually they don't have that good troops, but you never know. At least we are spawning on an open field, but looks like the enemy don't want to take this fight, so we have to take it to them, but they are going to be slowed up that hill. Not a lot though. Not enough though might be the right wording. Well, the guys have started shooting. Might as well move them down here. get off my horse here. So here we go. Horse has a lot of HQ. There we go. They have some archers. We can't get those down before they start shooting. If they aren't moved too much by our archers here. Wow, I just got one shot there. Are we just falling back and shooting the enemy here? Looks like we are. So now I need to be a bit worrisome here, taking a bit care. What do we say? As we have seen that when you just simulate the battle without actually being on the field, it usually goes a bit worse than when you're on the field. So yeah, let's just regain the experience here and take out these Gondorian raiders. Where are they at? 200 meters. I actually don't know what the measurement is, but I just guessed. But in any case, it's just can't really say what the metric is here. Or what can we say what it actually means? Well, I did not aim right there. Is that jabs that they are throwing? Looks like it is. Feels a bit dangerous, doesn't it? Not throwing all those jabs. I'm hitting a couple of shots here. Look at that, 20 damage. Epic Gondorian shields there. Wow. Didn't even kill him with that. They almost got to our guys, but now they kind of turned away. They're not getting anything out of that, I guess. Well, he got absolutely wrecked. No casualties, 10 kills for me. That's great. Nothing I want to get though. And what? We got some stewardship. Double the morale from having diverse food. Upgrade cost. Food consumption during sieges. I guess we can take that one. And some two-handed skill here. By troops in your formation, okay. Guess we'll take that. It's not really the best any of them, but yeah. Alright, let's take care of this one. Alright, but then I could also get a little post battle victory here and 7 renown actually. That's not that bad. I would have imagined we would get less. Yeah, we'll just stop raiding here. That gives us nothing. And we can just move on here, getting some experience. Here is definitely a... Okay, this guy wants to attack us. Guess we'll take the fight here. And I guess we will be forced to do that. Because we are definitely not as fast as this guy is. But he has a lot of... infantry, so we just have to move as far away as possible from the enemy. And I guess I will have to sacrifice these the cab here. So let's see how this goes. I did not get the amount of what do we call that? Distance from the enemy that I would have wanted, but that's what we have. So let's take it, and I will try and just bait out some groups of the enemies to aggro on me to just what can we say, minimize our losses here if they do want to aggro at all. Wow, they are just hitting me a lot here. Might as well send the cat here. And if we can't get the enemy cab away, that would also be good. Looks like we are doing alright. Then let's fight together instead. Alright, we have lost 2 guys. That's good enough for me. That's definitely good enough. I don't imagine it being a lot better. Good. Look at that. 250. Lost 2 troops. Got 38 renown.
A yield. You
Guess
have one.
I will actually take this guy as prisoner. I don't want him coming back right away. And we are giving away too much experience here, it says. But can't do a lot about that since we can't have more troops anyways. That was definitely a good battle, and that just leaves me right up to this. Let's take out that one. Alright, another victory. 9 renown here. A couple of kills with Greenland, but mostly just experience to medical. A level here, that is great. Don't know what I'm actually going to use that for, but let's just take it. Maybe we will need money for something at some point. So we are nearing the 900 the 900 renown here that we need, but well, one battle at a time. There's a long way to 900 if we are just raiding these villages, I guess. But I will just be back when this is done. Alright, another good victory here. Let's just get out of here. 8 renown. And same as always, give out the experience here and stop the raiding. Let's just see. Okay, a small party here. I guess we are never going to catch up with this guy. Good. Can we catch that guy? No, no way. Can we take this one? I'm not sure. But maybe we can draw some attention to us. Yeah, look at that. We can definitely catch that guy. But that can become costly if another party joins him. I will not go up to the stairs of Guldur here. But we should at least be able to get some engineering levels doing this. So why not? And when we're actually doing this, we should just be using Arwen as our engineer. Now let's see if there is some parties coming for us. Guess we should be able to take it if we did it the right way. But then again, we can't make a kingdom, so it really doesn't do us a lot of good. But yeah, then this is just us waiting. But while we're waiting, why don't I just say that we are also nearing the end of this episode. Hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the format. I'm trying to keep it as actionable as possible with the process when I'm just going about and not talking. And that way we get a lot of fights. And yeah, hopefully that is the most enjoyable for you. But if you think there is some improvements, I would very much like to hear it. I've done so much to try and improve every bit of the format and my setup and everything. The sound very much I have struggled with, so yeah, I am definitely willing to listen to you if anything should come up. I saw a guy up there with 160 troops. Maybe he wants to fight us. Where did he go? Now at Dwarven raiding camp as well. And look at that, they have lost their... It does say Dwarven, but here it says Guldur. Well, seems like these are not mercenaries for Guldur anymore. Imagine how much we are going to get. We're definitely not getting 150 for taking that. Why does this guy not want to fight us? He has a lot of troops, but if he keeps killing raiders, then we can definitely take this fight. So yeah, this will definitely be the last battle here of the episode. I have rounded off, so as we say in Danish, but yeah, so I guess we'll just be enjoying this fight, and when this is done, it is done with the episode, and then we will just be seeing each other the next time. But yeah, as said, please do just leave a comment if you want to see some changes done to the way this playthrough is done. Then I have the possibility to change it. If you don't leave a comment, I can't do anything. Well, that was a very non-accurate arrow there. Well, there comes some wolves here. I did not expect you guys here. Can't understand why I'm not one-shotting these guys. They must have insane amounts of armor, but I do know they have that, and I don't even know why I'm saying that. Send in the cab here. And let's see if we can't back off. Oh, that's a bit annoying, this. No charging. see if we can't heal back here when they're moving in their shield formation. Oh, there came a fast one. This makes me able to at least take out some of the guys. Now they started running. They simply don't want to die. I can't understand that. Okay, seems like they are steering a bit backwards here. That doesn't help their cruise at all. So I guess we kind of did end up not losing any troops. That was great. Was starting to get a little bit afraid there. But as I said, this will be the end of the episode. Got 30 arena in here, so that is good enough for me. Look at that. That is some stuff here. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys the next time.